the beauty and the beast. But the beauty and the beast too. It's such a great car, really. It's if you know a little bit how to drive. I'm not saying I'm a professional driver, but I know a little bit. That car is just amazing. How first of all, so powerful, 510 horsepower, V8, B-turbo. You can sound, you can hear about the sound, and special sound of Mercedes AMG. It's something unusual and unique, because when you just start the engine, you say, "Oh, AMG, where's the car?" And just to drive and to handle it, it's just amazing. And I was so happy to be with Bern, to learn what to do and a little bit, because I haven't driven for a long time, but still, give it to me. Give me the car. The thing with a lot of high-tech makes you feel that you are a great driver. Yeah, you can drive any cars. That means that's a lot of security, which was the most important thing with Mercedes. Was it just because of security? And because everybody can buy a car and learn how to drive. But then on top of it, if you want to go further and further, you can put everything off, and now you have a real race car, which it means another world. It's really another world. So that's why it's good to have both directions. I think it's, if you love cars, if you love driving, if you love to be inside and learn a little bit, of course it's a facility, because you have the concentration, you know how to focus all the time, you understand a little bit if you have a little bit of flair and touch. But sometimes you have some sportsman who doesn't know anything about driving. Of course, if you're a skier or professional on bike, it's easier, because you know what to do, and you feel so comfortable in the car. But I think first of all you need to love the car. You need to love how to drive. You need to love how to go and to to train and to go. Maybe me, I went like 20%. Bern went to 70% of the limit of the car. Now maybe he can go further because he knows. Like me, if I play, he's playing with I give him a racket. He goes, "Oh, I don't know." But me, I can use the racket full speed and know how to use it. That's the same thing. I was really concentrated, focused about the racket and the ball. So at the beginning, when Bern started and we really, went to it, was kind of complicated. I lost it a little bit. But on the second lap, it was very nice to me. I have to admit it. So it was for me a little bit easier. And you're talking about drawing. I was struggling. It was like I don't know what to do. But that was more difficult for me. Because he really pushed hard, and especially when you're in the curve and you try to draw and you're like that, and then you try to put the name, and but anyway, I hope you understand it. I mean, the third one was easy, because I was so happy to be such a beautiful car and to be with such a good driver, and I was singing my national anthems, so it was a piece of cake. The challenge, we switch. Then I had to drive. Then I was not very gentle at the beginning. I was really reacting like I don't want to say the word in English, but there was no umpire to give me warning. So I did everything to make him really bad and look terrible. But it was okay. It was okay. It's not easy with the racket. First of all, the ball. It was really, really good. I was really impressed by the drawing. Really good. German. And then the last one, it was easy, so that's why I understand, and I decided at the end to help him a little bit and to sing with him, and I feel really like a German today. They are so lucky, those players today, because me, I won the tournament, and the only thing I had was a jacket, and now they have such a beautiful beast. It's not normal. You know what, guys? I'm going to keep that and give you my jacket. There's a new thing about Stuttgart, which is, I think it's a great idea, to remove the clay court for grass. And especially with the new calendar, I think it's a great idea to do that. After, Wimbledon, then the people could come and play straight away, not to go straight to, and maybe they will have some good players coming up. And I think it's a great idea to change a little bit, to change the rhythm, to put something new, to make the people understand what is tennis all about it, and make them coming back to Weissenhof to see different stadium, different mentality, different feeling about tennis, because Germany was always on clay. You know, it's always the passion about clay courts and everything. But because you had so many good players on clay, on grass, sorry. You had Mr. Boris Becker, if you remember, Mrs. Steffi Graf, Michael Stitch. It's not bad on grass. So I think maybe we have maybe another player who will play well on grass, I hope, in Germany. Cédric Pellin was not that bad. Final of Wimbledon, French. So, you know, this year we have Gaël Monfils coming up. You have Cole Schreiber, maybe. You have Rafael Nadal. Do you know that guy? Yeah, I know. He's really good. I think he has a good chance. He won a few times Wimbledon. My best result was on clay. Could you believe that? Because of I was really attacking player, serve and volley. But I did really well also on grass. But there's one thing I have to tell you. There's only one guy, you know, who was really, I'm upset about him. It's Boris Becker. He's always killing me on grass. So that's why I was very rude and nasty about him, because I beat him on clay in Hamburg all the time. Okay? So, vive Mercedes.